Round 1, Eastern Conference, the NBA playoffs. The Knicks enter a new domain where the regular season fades away and the immediate challenge comes into focus as they try to take the upper hand against the Pistons. Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, Game 1. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivey. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. And it's Duren in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Knicks, you've got Mikal Bridges. Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. You look at the Knicks. And you know, Greg, they've worked so hard to establish home-court advantage. And they may need it, having drawn a brutal opponent here in round 1.
Not much of a reward for the season that they just had. You know, many prognosticators think this series could go either way. That makes it crucially important for them to take this first game.
But they're just so happy to be here, right? All the season, all the practices and games, just to be here is such a reward.
A lot of excitement, but also a certain level of anxiety.
Now, here's Ivey. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
Here's Ivey. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Ivey finds Duren. 6 on the shot clock. Duren with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Towns. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Over Harris. It's hauled in by Harris. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To Duren. Here's Cunningham. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Now, young players with these kind of moves are showing you that they're getting more patient on the inside, and Cade showed that time.
Towns sets the pick for Bridges. The layup off target. For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Cunningham outside. And that one, good. Cunningham's got 6.
And how about Cade just pushing through that time to finish it off?
Bridges outside. Hart. Wide open, he fires, trains the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And now, we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Tom Thibodeau.
We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him, maybe send them double teams too. Everything is on the table tonight. Let's see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now, Brunson. After OG Anunoby missed from long range. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Bridges against Ivey on the wing. Thompson. Knicks with the rebound. Anunoby with it. Still without a basket. Here's Brunson. And the dunk by Brunson.
Oh, man. Brunson can do that?
The Pistons trailing. Pass to Ivey. Thompson in the corner. Harris outside. From downtown. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Hart, that's good. He's got 5.
Well, the paint is where Hart does a lot of damage. He'll finish in there at close range.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Robinson's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Bridges. And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Tobias Harris. Malik Beasley comes in for Asar Thompson. Hardaway's checked in for Jaden Ivey. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Now here's Hardaway. Can they get it? Sinks the triple.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here's Hart, and again it's New York.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Beasley outside. Schroeder setting the pick for Beasley. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Beasley's been doing that for a long time, drilling from 3.
New York trailing. Pass to McBride. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside, Towns. Now, here's Hart. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's Schroeder with the drive. Over Towns, and the rejection by Towns. Hardaway is screen on Hart. Beasley for 3. Here's Brunson. And the layup falls. Brunson's got 6 points.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Knicks leading by just 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
We've got Mikal Bridges. Achua is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Payne in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now Schroeder, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last 3-pointer. Hardaway, no good. The Knicks with the lead. Now Bridges, still scoreless. There's a screen by Robinson. Down low. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got the lead up to 3 now for New York.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Peter passes to Beasley. Now Hardaway, defended by McBride. Hardaway, no good. New York leading by 3. Here's Bridges. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
The Knicks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Shoot 2. And the first one drops.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
And New York making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. He's off on the second. Pistons trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
A shot by Stewart with no one around. Detroit, no good that time either. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Up top, Achua. And here is Bridges. New York needs to get off a shot. Rebound, Detroit. Beasley outside. Pass to Schroeder. Thompson up top, covered by Achua. Thompson outside. Here's Hardaway. Again, the miss by the Pistons. New York leading by 4. To get open is Robinson. Anunoby, good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit.
Timeout.
Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to talk to his guys. Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for Achua. Detroit also making some changes. Paul Reed's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Thompson. And it's Cunningham in for Dennis Schroeder. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Hardaway for 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
To the inside. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And New York making a change here. Brunson's checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Stewart checked in for Paul Reed. Now, here's Cunningham. He has 6. Pass to Hardaway. Bangs home the trifecta. Hardaway has got 6.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
Now here's Towns. No scoring in this one. No good from outside. At the elbow, it's Cunningham. And they're running. Here's Brunson. Rebound by the Pistons. Cunningham looking it over. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bridges with the board. The Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And that's now 6 points for Mikal Bridges. Beasley the screen. Cunningham passes to Beasley. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Bridges. Beasley with the rebound. Pistons trail by 6. Harris passes to Cunningham. Connects from 3-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
Good instincts from Cade that time. He has the shot all picked out, so why waste time? Let it rip.
Back to Brunson. Rebounded by Hardaway. Detroit's gone 2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the first. And he lays it straight in. And now just a 1-point Knicks lead.
A power move by Hardaway. Not just a jump shooter, folks, though he does like that jump shot.
Brunson sets a screen for Bridges. Misses the 3.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Hardaway kicks to Cunningham. It's over Brunson. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And Cunningham with the block. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Hardaway against Bridges. Beasley outside. Pistons passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Stewart passes to Cunningham. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. To the paint. And the dunk by Towns.
And look at that work inside. Recognized the mismatch and took advantage.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Knicks lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Greetings, one and all, the postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the New York Knicks.
Well, they've got this crowd on the edge of their seats. It's been one heck of a game. And if they continue to play well, they're going to take control of this series.
Wouldn't that be a nice treat for these fans? And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game one, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Cade Cunningham really making a difference here.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
The Knicks leading by 3. On the court for the Pistons. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Anunoby. Towns, the screen. Off target with his 3. Pistons trail by 3. Cunningham outside. Thompson outside. Here's Harris. The shot from the low post is good. Harris has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Pistons. Pass to Hart. Anunoby outside. Hart with the screen on Thompson. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got his second bucket of the night.
3 ball is what makes Anunoby such a threat on offense.
Harris outside. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Harris has got his second basket of the game.
Beautiful in the mid-range there. Sometimes it looks automatic for Tobias Harris.
Towns, a screen on Ivy. Bridges inside. Ivy defending. Bridges shot. Good. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. 4-point game. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Out to Harris. The 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Harris has got 7 now in this quarter.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Pass to Bridges. Here's Towns. Defended by Duran. Towns, no luck. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. With a lead, Harris. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Bridges misses.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Cunningham. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Hart kicks to Bridges. Ivy against Brunson. That's a 2 from Towns. New York, no good that time either.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Here's Durham. The Knicks pull it in. Pass to Hart. Out to Brunson. 6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
Just really impressed with the player that Jalen Brunson has become in the NBA. He has mastered the fundamentals.
The first free throw is good.
Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson, is a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Dare I call it funky?
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Anunoby. And then for Detroit, Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Thompson. Hardaway comes in for Ivy. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cunningham.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Durham. Nothing on the board. Here's Hardaway. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Brunson kicks to Bridges. New York moving it around. Here's Towns. Here's Hart. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. That's 10 points for Josh Hart.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Stewart checked in for Harris. So it's the Pistons now. They trail by 6. To Duran. To the middle. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bridges outside. 1:12 left in the 3rd quarter. Back to Hart. Inside. Out to Brunson. Just 4 to shoot. Kept alive by New York. And is Towns missing. Pistons trail by 6. Pass to Schroeder. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Achua, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Miles McBride comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Collins checked in. Here's Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
That's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet. That's 2 points.
Beasley outside. Schroeder setting the pick for Beasley. And just miss after miss right now. The Knicks leading by 8.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Here's Bridges. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And the Pistons making a change here. Both free throws good from Bridges. Hardaway with it. From deep three-point land. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's New York going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Payne in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Payne after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Over in the corner, McBride. Just 5 to shoot. Over Hardaway, and yep, nearly drops after rolling around the rim. McBride's got the lead up to 10 now for the Knicks. Schroeder surveying the floor, and the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. A different look here for Detroit. Reedy's checked in for Stewart, and it's Howland in for Fontecchio. Here's Howland. Schroeder outside. Pass to Beasley. Launches a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Yeah, that's one of the things Beasley is known for. He's a catch-and-shoot guy.
Robinson with it. Here's Towns. Shoots over Howland. Now Payne. Moves back up. Nice touch on the bank shot. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Yeah, defenses are aware. Campaign is going to come at you. He's going to attack the rim. They play him that way, so that mid-range does open up for him.
Now here's Hardaway. To the inside. And the dunk by Reed.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Payne passes to Towns. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Hardaway from outside. The Knicks pull it in. Anunoby's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Towns. Here's Payne. No good on the triple. Pistons trail by 7. Hardaway kicks it over to Schroeder. And here's Reed. Now Hardaway, defended by McBride. Hardaway passes to Reed. Robinson pulls it in. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. They've led by as much as 10. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's McBride. Good, nice job down low. McBride's got 4 points this quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He knows every possession is critical now. So for the Knicks, Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. During that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Over Cunningham. Brunson, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now, here's Anunoby. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Towns kicks to Anunoby. New York moving it around. On deep, Brunson. Good on the triple. Brunson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Knicks.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Here's Cunningham. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jalen Brunson. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shots?
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits.
You see the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has, and with hard work and the proper focus, this guy is capable of big, big things.
And he makes both free throws.
The #1 pick in the 2021 NBA draft. Cunningham is a tall PG with an incredible skill set.
Now, here's Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Back to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. A three-pointer, no good. Pistons trail by 8. Thompson right side. Here's Ike. A 3-ball. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. Anunoby outside. Brunson a screen on Thompson. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Shoots it. Rebound, Detroit.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Cunningham's shot is off. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Towns, the pass to Bridges. Anunoby with it. Brunson outside. To the middle. Here's Towns. Boy, he just hasn't been able to get his shot to fall. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul. And now we've got the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
19 seconds left in the fourth. Harris, no good. So it's New York picking up the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Round 1, Eastern Conference, the NBA playoffs. The Bucks understand this is only the beginning. A long road lies ahead. They start out the series on hostile ground as they square off against the Pacers. Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
It's time to kick off the postseason. Round 1, Game 1 of the Eastern Conference playoffs. And you can just feel the energy here tonight. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. And for Indiana, Halliburton and Emhart, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward. Taking a look at Indiana. They have home court advantage here, but this could be a tough series for them.
And you can see either team advancing from this series. A tough way to start out your postseason campaign for sure.
4 on the clock. Halliburton for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Lillard can't get it to go. Here's Mathurin. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Lillard outside. Halliburton with the steal. In transition, here come the Pacers. Over Lillard. A nice shot by Halliburton.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. On the clock. And he buries his first look.
Now that's about intensity and focus by Kyle Kuzma. He refuses to be impeded.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. We discussed the elephant in the room, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach said we'll look to build the wall as best we can, but Giannis gets better at beating it every year. All I'm really asking from my guys is their best effort against him. These are reasonable expectations from the coach for his squad.
And Allie, thank you for that. Lillard can't get it to go. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Siakam with it. Turner, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Inside, unloads, and it's Turner, that time on the assist from Siakam.
Well, this is where Miles Turner excels. Set the screen, roll to the basket, make sure your hands are up and ready to receive.
And the timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Lillard against Halliburton. Lillard looking around. Pass to Kuzma. Puts up a three. Yes! Great play by Lillard to set it up. Kuzma's got 5 now.
Always solid from deep. Kyle Kuzma, you can't leave that guy open beyond the arc.
Siakam outside. The baseline J. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo with it. It's picked up by Nembhard. Mathurin with a steal. Halliburton for 3. Offensive rebound. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, this guy does such a tremendous job creating contact. Pascal Siakam, give him the up fake and draw the foul.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the night now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Siakam hits them both.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. No points so far. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. Siakam with a screen on Kuzma. Shot's good by Mathurin.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Lillard passes to Lopez. And here is Antetokounmpo. Here's Kuzma. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
To me, that's about 2 things, guys. That's the hustle and timing of Kyle Kuzma getting to the offensive window.
Halliburton finds Mathurin. 1:39 left in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 5. Oh, there's the alley! And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
A big group substitution here for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Neesmith comes in for Mathurin. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Green's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Trent. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Both teams will make substitutions. Siakam outside. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Siakam's got 7 points in the game.
Man, that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
And here's Porter outside. Indiana with a rebound. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And then Siakam with the jam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
The Bucks trail by 9. And here's Porter. Porter's the screen. Puts it up from 12. And another miss by Milwaukee. Indiana's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. McConnell left side. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Bucks have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to Lillard. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Clock at 6. High arcing shot. He gets it in there. And so it's Indiana closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the court right now for the Bucks. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Then it's Green. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Rollins in at shooting guard. Indiana leading by 7. McConnell outside. Toppin outside. Three-pointer. Yes. And it's McConnell with the assist that time. Toppin's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Against Antetokounmpo. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Pass to McConnell. The 3-ball. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Porter's shot is off.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Jackson. Three-pointer, Halliburton. That one no good. Bucks trail by 8. Green, the pass to Rollins. Drills it from deep. Rollins has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
McConnell outside. Halliburton outside. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The coaching staff encourages Halliburton to get involved in pick and rolls because he will pick you apart.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Some changes for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Jackson, and it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Rollins. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 7-point differential. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. And another miss by Milwaukee. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Nembhard. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Here's Porter. No made baskets yet. Antetokounmpo, right side.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And he can't get the first one.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Rollins, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And he can't hit the second. Indiana leading by 7. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
2 things you love here. How confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
Shoot 2.
And he makes a first.
Tyrese Halliburton just plays with a certain pace. He's always looking to push the action.
And both free throws good for Halliburton.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Antetokounmpo doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Toppin. Indiana leading by 9. Here's Nembhard. Rebounded by Trent. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Porter. Launches a 3. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Halliburton looking over the floor. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for the Bucks. Damian Lillard comes in for Porter Jr.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Now here's Lillard. Lopez, the screen on Halliburton. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Turner for three. Rebounded by Kuzma.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Pass to Lopez. 1:56 left in the first half. Lopez, the screen. Kuzma for three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Over Lillard. And the basket by Siakam. Siakam's got 11 points.
Now this guy continues to build his offensive skill set. Pascal Siakam with the mid-range jumper.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And the Pacers making a change here. McConnell's checked in. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Lillard right side. Back to Portis. Kuzma with a screen on Siakam. Portis for three. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana leading by 11. Pass to Siakam. Can't hit that one. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Here's Lillard. Indiana with a rebound.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And then Turner with the dunk.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that defense.
Lillard finds Lopez. Lillard outside. Lets it go from deep. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 5 rebounds in the game. McConnell outside. Valerian passes to Nembhard. Over Trent. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. Bucks trail by 13. Slips through.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. We've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Welcome, folks. Game 1 and a big deficit right now for the Milwaukee Bucks.
You're not going to win many games shooting under 30% from three. If they want to climb back into it, they've got to focus on getting easier looks there, Ernie.
Not everybody can be like the Jet, though, who shot a career 40% from behind the line.
39.9%. That half year in Atlanta killed it, Ernie.
I would agree with that.
Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The Bucks trail by 11. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the point. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And such a powerful player. Mathurin using that athleticism to draw fouls inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him.
And one thing Benedict Mathurin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, you think about Benedict Mathurin and all he offers offensively. Has a polished shooting motion and plenty of confidence.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Nembhard following the score by Milwaukee. And here's Siakam for 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, you can see he is not shy from range, and Pascal Siakam continues to work on his consistency.
Lillard passes to Lopez. Antetokounmpo with it. Trent outside. 5 to shoot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
Shoot 2.
No good on that one. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Pacers leading by 13. Pass to Siakam. Mathurin with the ball. And it's Trent picking him up. Now here's Nembhard. The open shot, Siakam. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's Lillard. Oh, how about the body control by Lillard?
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Halliburton outside. Nembhard outside. Pass to Halliburton. Off target from three-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
That cuts the lead to single digits. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Siakam, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
There's the steal. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
The Bucks trail by 10. Now here's Lillard. He's got 12. Pass to Trent. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, Milwaukee.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Indiana leading by 8. Halliburton outside. Back to Siakam. Turner, a screen on Antetokounmpo. And the shot goes down. Siakam's got 18.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
So it's the Pacers now. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Pass to Siakam. Over Antetokounmpo. Siakam, no good. The Bucks trail by 8. Lillard outside. It's Lopez. High post. Tipped away. Here's Mathurin. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Give him 8. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Indiana.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's Halliburton. He's got 7. A minute 29 left in the third quarter. Siakam with a screen on Lillard. Pass to Mathurin. Over Kuzma. Shot's good by Mathurin. Mathurin's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now the playmaking's certainly getting better. Benedict Mathurin decisive in the screen and roll right there.
Trent outside. Now out of the Kumpo. From deep. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound. Indiana leading by 10. Here's Siakam. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Mathurin's got 12 points in the game.
And a good job following the play by Mathurin. Effort like that will always be well rewarded.
Antetokounmpo against Siakam. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game.
Shooting 2.
And he drops a first. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Neesmith comes in for Mathurin. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. And that's good as he hits both shots. 23 seconds left in the third. Lillard against McConnell. Neesmith on the wing. Back to Toppin. Siakam left side. Oh, great D that time from Portis. And so it's the Indiana Pacers, ending the quarter up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Keep working the game, possession by possession. Keep doing everything hard. Down here, let's get some stops.
Coach Carlisle imploring his guys to lock in defensively.
Defensive intensity is important. The offense will come, but you need the defense to bring effort.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. So on the floor for Milwaukee, Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Then there's Kevin Porter, then it's Green, and it's Rollins in at the 2 spot. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Portis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Free throw good from Portis. Both free throws good from Portis.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Now Halliburton. From 12 feet. It's hauled in by Portis.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ballgame.
And then Porter with the dunk.
And how fun is it watching Porter Jr. punch it in, leaving no room for error on the drive.
Halliburton left side. Toppin outside. McConnell from outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 tonight. Takes it inside. It's rebounded by Indiana. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's McConnell. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Porter. From 12 feet. And Toppin pulls it down. Pacers leading by 8. Nesmith with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Nesmith's shot is off.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Rollins. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Halliburton with the ball. There's a screen by Toppin. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. The rebound by Jackson. The Pacers have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Halliburton misses. Bucks trail by 6. And he's going for the lob. McConnell with a steal. Halliburton outside. To end the drought. Halliburton nails the 3.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Siakam comes in for Toppin. Matherin's checked in for Nesmith. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Trent, he's checked in for Rollins. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
Man, you gotta love his mentality in the second half. Attack, 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 and get to the free throw line.
Turner inside. Antetokounmpo covering. Turner, no good. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
It's amazing to come to the arena every night just to see what Lillard's going to do.
Pacers leading by 4. Siakam looking it over. Another three for Indiana.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. Lopez, the screen on Halliburton. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. Shooting 7 for 13 from the field now. Siakam against Antetokounmpo. Turner passes to Halliburton. Here's Mathurin. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
And one thing about Mathurin, he keeps pressure on that defense.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
One thing that's apparent about Mathurin is his athleticism. He's got a good blend of agility and strength, which gives him multiple ways to beat you.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 9-point game here. The Bucks have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Lillard. And another miss by Milwaukee. Indiana's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. And Siakam gets it to go.
Well, this is part of Pascal Siakam's growth, the willingness to absorb nightly responsibility to score the ball.
1:27 left in the final quarter. Here's Lillard. Oh, great work by Lillard in the paint.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Indiana leading by 9. Turner, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Outside for Halliburton. Here's Halliburton on the take. Just 3 to shoot. Turner, no good. The Bucks have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Lillard outside. Again, the miss by Lillard. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
B.A., all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Now here's Nembhard. And it's good for 2. And the Pacers lead by 11.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
And here's Halliburton. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself. Play basketball, have fun. And, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Quarterfinals. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Pascal Siakam.